Okay, you guys haven't heard Bones in the background probably ever, but Bones is in the background right now. I only got 2 of those balls. Probably not going to get the 3rd one, but I'm going to hit this right here. Let's see what these guys do.
Our evidence indicates that the murder was committed by an exceptionally strong man, skilled at using an extremely sharp knife. You think I put Jessica? With free meat. If Jessica could pay me for food, every dime of hers went into her business. I was just trying to help her out. So what in return? Nothing. Especially after this guy came in and threatened me.
Oh, Papa.
What guy? I don't know, some big-ass angry-looking guy threatened to crush my skull like a cracker if I didn't lay off Jess. Adam, do you have ammonia on your meat as a way of killing bacteria? This is an artisan butchery. I never use chemicals. And look, you can accuse me of murder, but when you start insulting my craft, that's where I draw the line. Good to know your priorities. We need to examine your knives as possible murder weapons. You want my knives? Get a warrant. Yeah, the snow was a dead giveaway. Let's see what we got.
What, baby?
Well, Brennan said that the victim was at a farmer's market selling her apples last summer before she died. Maybe that's where she got the knife.
No, I don't think so. Look, the bills are...
I found the poop. The poop.
What was it? What was it?
Right here. Come on, watch. There's the poop. Ah ha ha.
Oh, and mommy, well, please, I want you to, are you going to make it sweet? Is there a sweet on this? Mom, is there a sweet on this level?
A 3?
A sweet.
Tree?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man, I didn't get it. I'm that far.
But what about the sweets? We're not to the... We didn't get the sweets yet. You're not even close to the sweets.
Okay, go back, please. I'm trying to...
Mom, go back. I saw...
Stop!
Mom.
Jason, I'm trying to do something.
Okay. If you say so.
The one with the 20th century voice and the liner notes, the album art, even the tactile feel of the room. It's so neat in apartment. Those are same things. Yeah.
Mom, we got this sick box from the boss.
Oh, because I earned it.
Oh, so that's the sick box from the boss.
Or old records, or your own apartment. So, can we go now? Come on, I have a doctor's.
Oh, don't get it. Oh, and mommy, will you please take away the poop and see what happens when we take away the poop?
No, can you go play with your Legos or get them picked up?
Oh, and then you start going to make something. Easy!
Yes, very one. Why did she come visit you?
Why? It's you. Oh.
What's it stood? You wouldn't be the first doctor to make a little extra cash distributing pills on the street. Jessica needed money.
That isn't why she had an appointment every night. I have to tell you, legally,
I'm afraid so.
I don't want you to get the wrong impression of Jessica.
Okay, well, try this.
Jessica came to the clinic once a month to have her blood tested for STD.
STD's cash. Jessica's a prostitute.
It's not my job to tell my patients how to live their lives. I just want them to stay healthy.
Pig bones?
Yes, and I believe Dr. Brennan will heap praise on me for acquiring them. Not as if that will cheer me up.
And why?
Because I got them from Adam Borchardt from his butchery.
The suspect?
It's a lot easier than waiting for a warrant that might never come. I figure if our butcher butchered the victim, he might have done it in a similar manner in which he would butcher an animal.
I might have to heap a little praise on you too.
It would be wasted. Look at the cuts on our victim's bones. Each one extremely precise and clean. No clefts, no hesitation marks. Definitely made by someone who knows what they're doing.
Like the butchered pig bones.
And the flesh was removed in a similar way as our victims. Is it true that she was a lady of the night?
According to Booth, she may have been prostituting herself as a way of supplementing her income.
An occasional prostitute. Interesting.
I was thinking sad.
The nicks on both sides of the mandible appear to be at the ends of an arc that would have transected the victim's left side carotid artery.
The killer slit his throat.
Judging by the microscopic spalls, the nick on the right side of the mandible would be the exit wound, meaning the killer was right-handed.
Which rules out our left-handed butcher.
I don't look so good now, do I?
Does that cheer you up?
A little. Oh my God. The killer slit her throat.
That's now old news.
And she was an occasional prostitute that was dumped in the garbage. There is more than butchering and applesauce that's old school here. The killer is mimicking Jack the Ripper.
Do I even want to know?
Dr. Soroyan, it's past 10. What are you still doing here?
Oh, digging through the booze, soaked lobster ravioli I found in the victim's stomach.
Last meal, huh? 2,000 bucks a night call girl. Definitely not simping on dinner. You might be able to find what restaurant she went to.
Your turn.
I am examining the victim's remains.
By the light of a lantern.
The lantern provides oblique lighting, which bounces off an angled reflector and back onto the bone, which happens to be awesome for spotting scratches and microcuts on bone.
But mostly it's because it appeals to your sense of the macabre.
It does make a little insane, doesn't it?
Yes.
Well, what if I told you I found something?
Lindsay, come on. Okay, what do we have?
Hyperfracturing on the anterior aspect of the right brain is inconsistent with the V-shaped incision.
That's not caused by thinking.
Nope.
What do you think caused them?
No, I do not know, but I can certainly keep looking.
People think I'm creepy because I'm a pathologist.
I want to make this one.
Yes.
Is Sweets in our bathroom?
Yes. Should I have put a note on the door?
Well, a warning, that would have been nice. What's he doing in our bathtub?
Jets.
Our jets. In our bathtub.
Societies in Japan and Turkey encourage public bathing. In modern-day Finland...
Finland? Whoa, whoa, this is not Finland. Sorry, Booth. I should have locked the door, huh?
Because you played on so many sports teams and spent a lot of time in the army, I assumed you were comfortable with male nudity.
You know, fear of nudity is called gymnophobia.
Psychology and anthropology, I like it better when you two were fighting. All right? Are we done with our bathroom? Yes, sir. So, our tub. If you'd seen Booth's x-rays, you'd understand. The list of bones that he hasn't broken is shorter than the ones that he has.
Really?
looking out of your skirt then.
We weren't expecting guests.
We're not expecting. What do you do? Oh, time out. Can this not wait until tomorrow?
Check this out. Microfracturing on both wrists, very symmetrical.
The victim was restrained.
This is looking more and more like an abduction torture scenario. We can't wait until tomorrow because this probably isn't a one-time thing.
Mom, look. Imagine Lucy making new cool fencing.
Cool, baby.
Look at it. Dun, dun, dun. Let's go. Time with fencing. Time out. Food time. Food time. Amen. Lucy, it's dinner time.
I do.
Oh no.
But
that's coming.
Well,
Well, we will be right there.
This is an ethanol composed of rye, ginger beer, and licorice, meaning
berries and all kinds of gin. Licorice. Is this part of the liquor or separate?
in the liquor. It was the last thing our victim got.
What's that? You kind of says Thomas in the I left.
Yeah. Gin can be pretty debilitating all on its own. But you didn't drink all of it. What you think of constituting sudden pain when you take a pint. I hope someone isn't charging for institute. We probably could talk to the pen, but Bruce had a hard time tracking it down.
Old Tom Gin is an old-fashioned
Quick, Rosie! What's the sample?
instead of sugar. Extremely rare today.
Sounds like more artisan. Yeah, Cam is right. Old Tom Gin is made at Dr. Biltmore's Micro Distillery, which is a few blocks from our victim's applesauce store. And oh boy, what?
Dr. Biltmore's is owned and operated by Dr. Cole Reese.
The doctor that treated our victim. Maybe it's a coincidence. Sure.
Reese had his own practice that closed to open up the distillery, so he volunteered for the clinic.
Most people also be following your dreams.
This is following something up, right? Look, read his record.
Right, arrested for solicitation in 2003. No, one of his most prevalent theories about Jack the Ripper is that he was in fact a physician.
Can I have one?
The clinic would be an ideal way to pick victims.
And to ensure that the victim wasn't
In?
caught.
Reese is really the good old days.
Sounds like he's not alone.
Drop it, Reese.
Drop it. Just give me an excuse. Just one. You know, most doctors live by a code of ethics. You know harm is one of them.
Who does I harm me, Dr. Sweets? I'm the victim here.
Excuse me, you were caught tying up a woman, holding a knife.
Harmless role play.
And paying Jessica, who's one of your patients, that's all for harm.
Yes. I follow my passion. That's nothing to be ashamed of. Moralizing psychologists like you have decided
It's psychologists like me that understand that you are quite a 19th century term you might be familiar with. A paraphilia.
I don't want to kidnap and ravish an actual unwitting man. So I hired someone to play the role of the damsel in distress. That's all these events were.
But even though you were paying her, you still have to get this.
Jessica had never been handcuffed before. She was nervous. I was hoping that a libation would loosen her up a little.
Well, judging by the fractures on her wrist, I guess that did work out.
Jessica began struggling. She was screaming to be let go.
Since you're into bondage, finger and pain, unless it turns you on.
Oh, not a monster. That poor girl was making herself bleed on her wrist handcuffs on the bedpost. I took them off her as quickly as I could. Next thing I know, the front doors kicked in. This 250-pound behemoth throws me across the room.
Okay.
Bodyguard? He stuffed me in a closet.
Did he say anything?
No. I mean, he was obviously furious, but he was silent. No threats.
Well, we'll be analyzing all the surgical instruments from your clinic, Dr. Reese.
I guess.
And the antique medical equipment we found hidden in your apartment.
Those tools are very valuable. That's the only reason that
These antiques are beautiful, but the edges are far too rough to cause injuries, Miss Allison.
If I were to create a calendar of history's most ghoulish killings, the Black Dahlia murder would have to be my December.
Had medical examiners in 1947 had access to the technology we have today, Elizabeth Short's murder would have certainly been solved.
Well, a media cam would have easily unearthed particulates left behind by the murder weapon.
The considerable space between the blade and the V-shaped incision suggests this knife is too small to be removed.
Sure looks like the doc loved his sharp objects.
And we have casts of some of the bone injuries.
Will you tell me again about the French nobleman who bathed in the blood of children?